All right, so this is our last day at C2E2 Chicago Comic-Con, and I thought we would do a quick little tutorial rundown of the actual DeLorean Time Machine. So we've done one of these before, sometime last year. It was a different car. So this one, so we've got over 80 of these throughout the country, from coast to coast. So this particular one is one of our Chicago ones, our main Chicago one. This was used in the Back to the Future, the musical promo. So all the promo pictures they did for the Chicago musical was this car. Obviously, we've got a lot of props down here. Doc's clipboard, an out-of-time plate, his glasses, the plutonium box, multiple hoverboards. Einstein, this is a new prop that we have for this year. Our good friend Edwin out in California made this for us. He's a fellow car owner. I mean, this has literally been the hit of the booth other than the car. Everybody, Einstein, Einstein, Einstein. So anyways, yeah, this particular DeLorean Time Machine was built by Brett Aiken back in, gosh, I want to say 2022-ish. I think 2022, 2021, 2022, somewhere in there. Brett is a tandem. It's Brett and Peter Verica. They run timecobblers.com. So Time Cobblers, they're the best in the business. If you need a DeLorean time machine built, you go to them. They use actual parts if they can source. I mean, you really are talking the best of the best when it comes to DeLorean time machine builds. No, not to impugn any other builders. There's a lot of other really good builders out there. Certainly don't want to diminish anybody's name or talk bad about anybody. I'm good friends with all the other builders. They're great people. They make good stuff. But if I'm going to spend my money, it's going to be with Time Cobblers because of just the quality of the work that they do, the attention to detail, and plus, you know, their customer services, it can't be matched. I mean, if something breaks, if something goes wrong, they're going to help you out and get you a replacement right away. So anyways, we'll jump into the car. Again, this is going to be a quick little tutorial on the car, just show you how things work. Some of the details on the car. The flux box here. Again, this car was made several years ago, but it is in fantastic shape. We need to clean the hood off. We've got the fog machine that's been working, so each morning we clean the car off, so I'll have to clean that car off. So in here you'll see kind of where everything lives that runs the car. You've got the fog machine. Obviously got a separate battery, hover power cell, reserve capacitor. And you have several kill switches that we have in here. Let's go to the other side. So this kind of runs all the components in the car, right? Got your fuse block, and we've got stuff in here just that helps with the gigs. But so down here, this is kind of what turns it off and on. So all the components in the car, we can turn it off. Another battery, you see, we can literally turn everything in the car, all the lights, all the props off with just one switch. So that's here. There's also a separate kill switch for the actual battery of the car, which in many cases, if you do any type of indoor events, they need the battery killed. They need, 1/4 tank of gas. They ask for quite a bit when you go inside and do these type of events. So, and it's just for safety reasons. It's nothing too crazy, but we're always able to adhere to that. A couple more props. We've got Doc's gloves. We've got the sports almanac. See some of the wiring. There's the plutonium gauges, although this is a Mr. Fusion car. And there's some more of the amazing attention to detail in this car. Let me go to the other side as well for you guys and let you see some of the other items in the car, and everything works just as it did in the movie. Let me look at this. This really does work. You can put in any date you want into the time circuits. yeah, it's one of my favorite props, the Biff cane. It even says Biff Tannen on top. This thing's heavy too. Fantastic prop. Let me hop in here for a second and I will show you guys something really cool as well. Okay, in this particular car, and in a lot of the cars, you got your digital speedometer. When you push this button, the dash will get up to 88 miles an hour, just like you're time traveling, and sound effects. How cool is that, right? Obviously got the buttons just like in the movie. These aren't lit up, but it's just, you just pop this off and insert the batteries. Also here on this car, we've got autographed Christopher Lloyd, Michael J. Fox, Leah Thompson, Tom Wilson, Biff, Butthead. And you'll see the upper console. I mean, the attention to detail here, even the writing is all there, just like in the movie. Like I said, everything works, yeah. All the sound effects. We've got the clock, radio player. We've even got the docks, futuristic binoculars. You can find a lot of these online, particularly this. Again, this is one of my, this thing is so heavy. People love this thing. Because we hide it kind of down on the seat and then people get in the car and they're like, wait, Biff's cane, he left his cane in here. So yeah, it's cool. And again, a lot of these props, I mean, they work. A lot of the buttons, everything really functions and works as it should, or as it did in the movie, I should say. The flux bands, I love them. Now, the purists will say, oh, it's supposed to be white. In the movie, they used white tubing, and on film, on camera, it showed up as blue with a blue tint, and then in post-production, they made it look a lot more blue. So this would be my favorite, and I think what most car owners are going with. This is more of an aqua blue. It's the best to me, and it's all personal preference. Some people have just white. It doesn't bother me either. You know, it's the hockey pucks with the correct stamps on them. The Xerox plate. The capacitors, even with the correct labels. The Janitrol. This tube was from a Sikorsky helicopter. Your wormhole emitter. This one actually lights up in back. Your crossover tubes. The correct clamps that are supposed to be on them. These are all manufactured individually. You know, we have CAD files that people actually make these. This does have a backup camera because you can't see where you're going. So this particular car has cameras on the back, mirrors, and they're all kind of strategically hidden. So there are lights inside of here as well. You probably can't see that. There you go. That they light up. And we can have fog come out of the back of it as well. Mr. Fusion. And as I went live a little bit ago on Instagram, so anybody that was watching that has seen this. We keep a banana in there, and you know, to keep her going, keep the car going. Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, they joined us today for the weekend. Again, so all the parts you guys are seeing are all supposed to be there. These are all, no DeLorean Time Machine is going to be 100%. They used 6 DeLorean chassis in one fiberglass car. Not one car is going to be 100%, but this is as close to a screen accurate Part 2 car as you can find. Canisters to the green tubes. Everything is how it should be. And where possible, you know, time cobblers, they try and find the authentic parts if they can, right? A lot of these parts just don't exist anymore. The crossover tube is extremely hard to get. The Janitrol, really hard to get. But if you can't find the real parts, you know, they manufacture the parts to look and in many times work just like the originals. So, yeah, you really are getting the best of the best when you go with Brett and Peter at timecobblers.com. DeloreanRental.com. But like I said, I mean, the attention to detail, everything in this car works as it should. And you can set a lot of these up to run different parts of the car, different lighting in the car. Some people like to have their clear box lit up, some don't. You know, and let's see what we got going on here today in our sports almanac. Anything good? Yeah, nothing good today, huh? That's all right. Well, again, this was just meant to be a quick little video on the car. Let you guys see a little bit of what we do in the booth. This thing is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car. And like I said, we've got 80 of these throughout the country in some form or fashion, right? Some of them are Part 2 cars, some of them are Part 1 cars. I do have a couple Part 3 cars. I've got an amazing Part 3 car coming to the Midwest out of Ohio. Haven't revealed it yet. Wait till you guys see this thing. We're gonna be doing a video on that very, very soon, and probably in the next couple months. So, and we also have the Doc Brown van that hauls this in the Midwest. We've not revealed that yet. On Instagram, you've seen it, but we've not done a full reveal. So in the next probably month and a half, we're gonna do a big reveal video on that as well. So very much appreciate everybody watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you leave a comment. Let us know what you think of the car. Is there anything you would change on the car? Is there anything you think is not authentic to the car? I'd love to hear that. Because as I mentioned, this thing is about as close to screen accurate as you're gonna find. There are some subtleties that are different, like you wouldn't have seen on the movie car. There's lights that are actually on the ground here. You can see they're on the ground below the car, just kind of light up. Different cars like to add different lighting effects because fans and customers like to see lights. I know some people have lit up their hockey pucks and some of the other stuff. So very much appreciate you guys watching. Again, hit the like button, subscribe, helps the algorithm for people to find us. So we'll see you on the next episode.